Joseph. So what is the next thing that happens when God remembers you and God is executing the mandate of prosperity? He gives you dreams. Genesis chapter 37 verse 5 to 6. The Joseph in you is waiting for dreams. No matter the assurance over the destiny of Joseph, without dreams, there is no direction. Without dream, no matter how gifted you are in life, no matter how connected you are in life, without dreams, you cannot go far. Some people are connected to the presidency, and all they enjoy is party. They go for party, social functions, they eat and drink, and they tell their friends. Can you imagine? We were in Dubai together, and I was with His Excellency. What was happening? We were dining in the best of Dubai's restaurant. We were in the best of hotel. We had such fun. We enjoyed. No vision. So all you can take away from connection without vision is empty dining, empty whining, empty celebration. A celebration that once you go to bed, you wake up the following day and all that is left is the hangover of alcohol and whatever. It is vision that makes a helper relevant. It is vision that makes access profitable. It is vision that makes connection profitable. When you have vision and you meet a mighty man, you don't talk about needs, you talk about vision. No mighty man will pity you because no mighty man will give you attention because of your needs. A mighty man will be seduced by your vision, the loftiness of your vision. No serious destiny on earth will take you seriously except by your dreams and vision. It is on the basis of vision that you are honored. It is on the basis of vision that you are respected. It is on the basis of vision that you belong to leagues. Your vision defines your league. Without vision, there is no league. A little vision is a little league. A mighty vision is a mighty league. The mightiest of vision takes you to the mightiest of leagues. What is your vision? God remembered Rachel. And because God remembered Rachel, He wanted to change the dispensation, brought prosperity to Jacob. But the first thing that happened after Joseph was born, the prominent thing that happened, the opener of his destiny, the opener of prosperity entirely, in general, is vision. Today, as God has remembered you, you are going to pray from now until the end of the fireplace today, and pray till you come back. Vision. Give me dreams. Give me vision. Remember me. There are two levels of vision. There is vision by imitation. Vision that you have because you have another person who has the same vision. Church builders have that. Church pioneers and ministry pioneers, they say, oh, this is the vision of my father in the Lord. I am doing the same thing. This is the vision of my ministry circle. I am doing the same thing. Yesterday, the first lady told me something. I'm sure she's listening now. She will get correction. She's currently following a church that both of us, a movement that both of us completely admire. We love their songs, we love their stories. So as I went back from this place in the evening, and we're talking about the work of God at the family level between the man and the woman, and we talked about what God is doing, and she said, oh, I can see the parallel, the connection between us and those people. That's what they do. Likely that is what we'll do. Inside of me, there was this reaction, there was this silent anger and revolt inside of me. But you know what? I had to be a good husband. She had not seen me in a long while. We just had to have a good talk and have a very good evening. But this is a rejoinder, and this rejoinder is a disclaimer. There is no parallel between me and those people. My parallel, and when I prayed this morning, I prayed this prayer out. My parallel is found on the throne. Let it be on earth as it is in heaven. There is something God sees in heaven about me. No matter what I become, if I have not become that, I am useless. There is something God sees about me. Vision begins with what God sees about you. It's not the vision of your father. It's not the vision of your mother. It's not the vision of associate. It's not the vision that is in currency. You can see a vision of a trend. You can see a vision of the generation. You can see the vision that puts food on the table of others. You can see the vision that makes others prominent. You can see the vision that takes others around the world, but you are not those people. Is it the word the Lord has seen concerning you? Before Jeremiah saw something, God saw Jeremiah. There is something God saw in Joseph. Before Joseph saw dreams, God saw Joseph as a dream. You are first of all somebody's dream. You are the dream of the Almighty. Your relevance is in the dream of the Almighty. Your prayer is, Lord, as you remember me, show me vision. Show me what you see about me. Show me what you see about my family. Show me what you see about job. Show me what you see in finance. Show me, Lord. Show me. God is changing your story, sir. God is changing your story. You see, people see what others are saying and they produce like results, produce close to them, produce like them, produce above them, and they congratulate themselves. Oh, the other one produced 100. Now I have produced 150, and they say it's mighty. Oh, the other one produced 150. I have produced 300. But you are producing something similar. You are producing in the order of the other one. Do you know what God says about you? You know why I bring the word? Because the word of God gives me direction. Sincerely. Pardon me if I'm not seeing the witches and wizards that trouble you. I see the word concerning witches and wizards, by the way, and it makes them so irrelevant to me. I don't see the enemies that are troubling you. I don't see how many attacks you had last night, but I see something that if you know it, attack will die. That's what I see. I see what the Almighty is doing. I see the might of God. Can I tell you something? Before you see something, God first of all saw you. So I am a vision of God. That is why I refuse to take a vision, no matter how mighty the vision of a man on earth, as long as he's a human being that is called a man on earth, not the man God, the Christ, the Messiah. That is the only one whose vision is my vision, because before Christ was born, it was the vision of the Father. It was prophesied about him. A virgin is with a child, and he shall give birth, and you shall name him Emmanuel. Government shall be upon his shoulder. So Jesus Christ was first of all the vision of the Father. So I am the vision of the Father. Stand up and talk about it. I am the vision of the Father. I am the vision of the Father. It does not matter what my family says. I am the vision of the Father. Talk. You have permission to talk. Malabrakatalaba. I am the vision of the Almighty. It has been written. It has been written about me in the scrolls of the book. I have come to do his will. I have come to fulfill his vision. The only vision is the vision that has been seen about me. The Father saw the Son, that government shall be upon his shoulder. Herod could not stop him. When you see what God sees about you, nothing can stand against you. When you see what God sees about you, nothing will stop you. When you see what God sees about you, nothing will hinder you. No vision of a man will corrupt my vision. No vision of a man will intimidate me. No vision of a man will seduce me. The vision of a man produces in me admiration, not imitation. There is no vision that is big enough to be imitated. There is none. God is seeing something new. Say, behold, I make a new thing now. Can't you see it? Behold, I am interested in a new project. God has seen enough of this. God has seen enough of that. I cannot reproduce the result of another man, because God is hungry for new result. eyes have not seen. Eyes have not seen. Wait for me, I am coming. Eyes have not seen. My name is eyes have not seen. My name is eyes have not seen. My location is eyes have not seen. My calling is eyes have not seen. My destiny is eyes have not seen. My connection is eyes have not seen. My relationship is eyes have not seen. Open your mouth, speak in the Holy Ghost. Eyes have not seen. Labrakata, landa kandata, lebrakata. My vision is eyes have not seen. Malibrasukata. My result, eyes have not seen. Give me some time. Malibrakata. Give me some time. Lebrakatayala. Just give me some time. Amakandate. Give me some time. Malibrasekete. Give me some time. Labrakatala. Give me some time. Malibrasoteyala. And Joseph began to have dreams. Malibrasoteya. And those dreams were what the father saw about him. Why did it take time for Joseph to be born? Malabrakanda. Because of the dreams. When God has to remember before something happens, it means there are dreams attached. There is something God saw in Joseph. That is what Joseph began to see. There is something God saw concerning Joseph. That is what Joseph began to see. So Lord, open my eyes to see what you see. Malia Brakanda, Leia Katala, Malabraka Posete, Lara Katata, Melia Brasoprekata, Malanda Kando, Losoto, Lototopre, Melikatala, Landa Prakato, Melianda Kando, Leatata. Let me see what will solve the problem of the world now. Let me see what will change the name of the world now. Let me see what will change the pain of humanity. Let me see what will change my generation. Show me, Lord. 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 Labra kanda, labra supre, la katalaba zekete, landa kapo, malibra kanda, maliabro sekata, lasikata, labra sekate, lianda kanda, labra supre, malaba supre kata, lasikata. In the name of Jesus Christ. Be seated. Give me another 2 minutes, and you will be up speaking on a marathon from now till the end. You will cry and tell God, yes, I know by the blood you have remembered me. Therefore, give me dreams, give me vision. What is it that you see about me that makes me different on earth? What is it that you see about me that makes me glorious on earth? What is it that you see about me that makes me exceptional on earth? What is it that you see about me that makes me different? A business is powerful when it is different from others. Even if you are in the same industry. Why is Zenith and UBA? Why is GTB different? There is the uniqueness in the calibration. Their DNA. If you go to Zenith, their training. If you go to UBA, their orientation. If you go to First Bank, their orchestration and calibration. You see, what makes a business worthy of the name business is the difference. So the vision is what makes you different. The vision is what makes you. Why are people marrying others and not marrying others? Two beautiful people, one is married, or one is always attracting suitors, and people are always coming to talk to the other one and not the other one. It is not the texture of the skin, it is not the nose. There is something unique about you. That is why you were born. It's just that you may not know. I want to tell you, there is a vision over your head. There is a vision. That's what God sees about you. Your real vision is beginning to see what God sees. That's what Joseph did. The reason why it took a long time, 10 sons were born before Joseph came. That means there was something that was not found from the beginning to the 10th. There was something that was not found in Reuben and was not found in the last son before Joseph. And God said, that is what I see. So because this is what I see, Rachel, therefore I remember you. So the whole success of Joseph is not about Egypt. It started with Joseph being able to see what God saw. By this revelation, I'm forbidden until God calls me home from reproducing what others see. I will never. I have a relationship and I'm inspired by what God is doing in people's life. But I am permanently, eternally banished from ever producing the result of another person. There is a reason why. There is something God saw in a boy that became a Catholic priest, that left the Catholic priest to the safety and the beauty and the comfort and the assurance of the Catholic Church and the Catholic priesthood, and now married a woman and now has children, and he's standing here and shouting, I must be a fool to think of what another person sees. Everything people see causes admiration. It does not cause repetition. Admiration is what I owe concerning people's dreams, but repetition and production and imitation, that one is I repeat what is seen in heaven about me. I produce what is seen in heaven about me. I imitate until I become the perfect revelation of what God saw. Why did God give this stubborn boy to the mother? Why did God spare this stubborn boy? I could have been drowned in the river. I did fishing before I was 13. I did all sort of things. I have engaged all sorts of adventures as a little boy. Why did I survive? Why did I not perish? Why did God take me away from my little village? Why did God plant me in the place where the gospel came to me and I didn't go to the gospel? How did God plant me in the place where I will hear about Christ and Christ invaded my life? Why will I move from Lagos down to Uyo on instruction? And why will I wake up one day? I have never seen a priest that left and succeeded. Nobody taught me. Nobody gave me a handbook that if you do this way and do this way, you can leave the Catholic priesthood and still be a minister. I didn't see it from anywhere. I tried looking for it. There was no result on the internet to assure me that there was anything. But every time I looked up, I saw me upstairs. Every time I looked up, I saw me in the eyes of the Father. I saw me in the words of the Father. I saw me in the vision of the Father. I said, okay, let me try. If I die, I die. So far, I have not died. It looks like I will not die, because actually I will not die. I am living on somebody's budget. Somebody died to keep me alive. Somebody failed on the cross to keep me successful. I am what he sees about me. That's my vision. So I have no parallel. Malibrakanda. If I do something that is similar to what others are doing, it is not imitation. It is just what I see. It means there is agreement somewhere. You are forbidden from reproducing your mother. You are forbidden from becoming the result of your root. From today, the dream of your father ends in your life. From today, the dreams of your mother ends in your life. From today, the dreams of your generation ends in your life. From today, the dreams of your ancestry ends in your life. From today, the dreams of your roots and foundation, they come to an end. Say no more, no more. Rise and speak in the fire. No more, no more. I am no longer the dreams of my ancestors. I am not the product of them. I am not the product of the mingling of ancestral spirits. I'm not the product of the mingling of my father and my mother. I'm not the product. I am not born in the koinonia of the darkness. It is not the fellowship of death that produced me. It is not the fellowship of delay that produced me. I am the dream of the Almighty. Say, Father, open my eyes to see. Open my eyes to see. Open the eyes of my mind. Can you come up here and minister? Labra katalabra. Leanda prosekata, Leanda prakado. The miracle hand of God will move in this place today. The mighty hand of God will heal the sick, will restore the lame, the feeble. Eyes will see, minds will be restored. Yeah, that is what I see. Maliando tebra, malabrakando, lianda sikata, labra siprakando. Lesekete leandata labrasomeknanda besomeknanda labrakando labrosekete leandakata labrasoprekata landaknanda mariando topre librakando leamasopre lamasimanda malabrakando labrasoprekata labrasoprekata landakata. As you pray, you shall see. As you pray, you shall hear. As you pray, you shall see. As you pray, you shall see. From now, between now, the next 1 week, the next 1 month, the next 1 year, vision will come. You will dream again. You will dream again. If you already had a dream, there will be another dream. If you already had a dream, you will have another dream. If you are like that, you shall have confirmation. Eleboshe alabrakata, reboshe malaboshe palakanda, lakapazomele brakatelia malabrakanda. What your father saw about you limited you. Rise and walk. What your mother saw about you restricted you. Rise and be free. What your ancestors conceived about you covered you. Rise and be unveiled. What the past generation saw about you kept you in the pit. Rise and walk. See now what God sees about you. 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 See now what God says about it. Labra katalaba, by the 7th fire. Libra kanda, by the 7th fire. Laba supre, by the 7th fire. Malibra kata, by the 7th fire. By the 7th fire. Malibra kanda, Yesina kanda. Libra supre kete alata. Malibra kanda, Malibra supre kete. Lima supre kete. Malibra kanda. Malabosekera, Nesumekinianata, Malibrakando, Lakatena Sunekanda, Labrakatele Brosekete, Malimaka Posekete, Malibrakate, Mando Brakatalaba, Lemondo Brakataki, Malabrosopraka, Malabrosobrakata, Maltoprele Brakata, we make miracle walk. Promise keep light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Malibra Kandala, Malibro Sepralada, way maker, miracle walk, promise keep light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Malibro Semandala, Malibra Kandala, Malima Sopra Kandala. Doto prakata, amando prakata, leanda la branca posakata, amando peleanda paso pelekata le prakata, mando prakata la maso prakata, mayana no de peleanda kando. You will see what your eyes have never seen. Malibro sopra. You will see what eyes have not seen. Malibro leanda kaposele katala. Mariano topele amaso prikata. Marianda kaposi anda. Malibro selekete. Malimaso prekata. Malibro sekata. Ando prekata la Brasoprekata, Malima Somene Brakata, Malima Soprekata, Malima Soprekata, Brasomene Brakata, Mando Prekata, Mando Prekata, Mando Prekata, Mando Tomedi, Mando Prekata, Mando Prekata, Mando Prekata,